It is 12 noon. Welcome back in. It's lunch hour across the great state of Alabama. This is Three Man Front on Jocks, Conrad, Landrum. I'm Pat. Molly Robinson will be back with us on Tuesday. She is on assignment somewhere in the upper Midwest. That's all I'm going to say.
Is she doing Big Ten stuff?
I cannot disclose what she is up to, but she will be back with us on Tuesday.
Okay. All right.
SEC baseball tournament moments away of getting underway as Mississippi State and the University of Georgia, they have submitted their lineup cards to the officials. Landrum and I were there in person yesterday. It was pretty cool watching ABS.
Yes, it was. ABS, and I like the way that they've utilized it. LSU utilized it great spots last night.
They
and
did.
Having those available with 3-2 counts in the ninth to extend what would have otherwise been an out, or in some cases the end of the game. So yeah, I like the SEC, whether it was the green base that we thought, and I still think is really weird, but the implementation with that a few years ago, and then now kind of being the torchbearer and being able to do ABS. I had to remind myself that they had the expanded box. So it's not the typical, because I think you've probably gotten pretty good watching Major League Baseball games this year, real time. Yeah, challenge that. Don't challenge that. Some are obvious, some are a little closer. Last night, though, with the expanded, I had to remind myself this is a little more expanded. But I thought the umpires, I thought the players, especially LSU, they did a great job utilizing it.
Auburn wins 3-1 last night, the fourth largest game attended in SEC baseball history at the tournament, 14,461. The Auburn pitching staff held LSU's offense just one run on 4 hits. In the fifth inning, a critical throwing error kind of opened it up for Auburn. They got a home run in the sixth inning. The Tigers did, Auburn Tigers. And so Auburn will now face the Texas A&M Fighting Aggies on Friday. LSU, meanwhile, their season has concluded, 30-28. They will miss the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2011. Very interesting. Speaking of LSU, news came out last night that Ed Orgeron is joining Lane Kiffin's staff. Of course he is. He is going to be a special assistant to recruiting and defense under Lane Kiffin. Kiffin released a statement, said, "I'm excited to bring Coach O back to LSU. He brings us tremendous value with his ability to recruit elite players, but especially the impact he has on recruiting in the great state of Louisiana. Coach O understands my expectations and commitment to being a championship program." Still funny just reading the word commitment from Lane Kiffin. "I look forward to seeing him with the recruits and his intensity working with our defensive players."
Allegedly, whatever happened with Coach O, whether it was the filling station there with the lady who was getting gas.
All right, I'm glad you brought. I'm really glad you brought that. So this was not pre-planned, but I'm glad you segued that because I'm going to share this with you. This is from an article, October 17th, 2021, in The Athletic. It was under this title: "He lost track of who he was inside Ed Orgeron's fall from celebrated son of Louisiana to LSU coaching pariah." That was the headline. So I'm just going to read a very small couple paragraphs to you in regards to what happened with Coach O and what did him in. It says 6 weeks after LSU won the national championship in 2019, Orgeron filed for divorce. In his 23 years married to Kelly, Orgeron generally kept a low social profile. His personality will always be larger than life, but he didn't go out, and he wasn't known to socialize much. After battling alcoholism and a past involving arrests and restraining orders, Orgeron lived a more stable and private life for 23 years with Miss Kelly. Then, at his most powerful and most wealthy, Orgeron was single again. He had just signed a 6-year, $42 million extension, and he was a Louisiana hero. He was going to enjoy it. Quoting now, "Something that had priority in his life that didn't have a priority before he was talking to women," one LSU source said, "that just became too high of the totem pole." To people and sources inside the program, there was no moral issue with Orgeron enjoying his life, but it was noticeable that football wasn't his entire focus like it had been in years past, and it became a distraction. There was the infamous 2020 photo of him in bed with a woman. You guys remember that photo?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Among other photos made public, multiple sources said he brought women around the LSU football operations building. It all took place at his decision-making and coaching performance declined. I'm reading from an article from 2021 about Ed Orgeron. This is not a local article written about Lane Kiffin. I just want to make that clear. This is about the final days of Ed Orgeron at LSU. It was a distraction, one LSU player said. In 2019, there was no, hey, what's Coach O doing postgame or Sunday during the day? Is he laying by the pool with a lady? He was planning events other than football, end of quote. It created messes for him, like the time Orgeron pulled up to a woman at a gas station wearing exercise attire. Hey, you look like you work out, he said, according to multiple sources. We could work out together. The woman informed Orgeron she was married, to which he responded, why does that matter? Now, it has been debunked that she was not pregnant. You know, that was one of the stories that,
Yes.
that had gone around.
That she was married and pregnant.
That
She said, I'm married and I'm pregnant. He said, what does that matter?
it was.
So it was just a marriage piece.
According to The Athletic, this is the quote again. Hey, you look like you work out, he said, according to multiple sources. We could work out together. The woman then informed Orgeron she was married, to which he responded, why does that matter?
Also would make a lot of sense in a Lane Kiffin story. That
Is
exact
he a
quote.
Tiger fan? Does he want good tickets? Wow.
That woman at the gas station was the wife of a high-ranking LSU official. Word of this reached the LSU Board of Supervisors, the collection of prominent Louisiana attorneys and business owners appointed by the governor who would make the important decisions at LSU. And of course, it then reached LSU Athletics Director Scott Woodward. And then we all know what happened.
I could never see anything like that playing out with who they have as head coach now.
No, not at all.
Like nothing from his past would tell us that
that's
he
what
would
I'm
ever
No.
put his toe into those waters,
History
those forbidden
just-
waters of someone who is very influential
You could almost play a fun guessing game. Who said it, Ed O or Lane Kiffin?
and their significant other.
That is a great game.
And
Yeah.
unfortunately,
That's good.
Yeah.
Can we actually do that on the fly? Can we do that? You just give me the responsibility. Is it the questions you want me to come up with? Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Lane or Coach O? We'll come up with the name for the segment. It doesn't matter. That would be good.
And how many of them would be both? That would be the answer. It'd be both.
So, yeah, that was just that random picture of him and some chick in bed, right?
Is that
Like-
not the girl that he's?
Was that the girl that he's married to now?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think that's the Brandy. Lady.
Is it?
I
Okay.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
that's what I thought.
She,
I don't know.
blonde hair?
Yeah, Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that was like
Brandy's a blonde.
That was one of the first pictures to come out.
Yes.
Like this was before like they were an official couple.
Yeah, I believe you're correct on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just interesting.
You think
This was written almost 6 years ago in The Athletic about Ed Orgeron. And then now he is coming back as a celebrated, whatever you want to call it.
You think
in
for these
Louisiana.
guys being in the spotlight, and I realize that a lot of these coaches, they are in it for the right reasons, or at least they got started in it for the right reasons, whether it was high school level, being a teacher, educating, working with young people, seeing the light bulb go off. But I'm wondering for a guy like Coach O, without knowing his circumstances, you think getting back in it, but just kind of that drug, being there with your buddy, being in a place that you like a whole
The
lot.
camaraderie. I definitely think that's what it is. I mean, you and I both know a lot of former coaches, and that's what they miss the most is the locker room.
Yeah.
It is being in the grind at practice, being with the guys, and yeah, I don't think there's any question. It's just going back and reading this where it said multiple sources said he brought women around the LSU football operations building. It all took place as his decision-making and coaching performance declined.
Well, the one story I remember was the woman who had the son that he let him go out and participate or put him through some drills, like some sled drills or I don't know, something. But people were at practice, and let's be honest, though. We've all been there. We do anything for a woman.
I mean, we've talked about it a million times. When teams are winning, all of that stuff people ignore because you're winning.
Yeah.
But the moment you start losing, that is the moment that people will turn on you, and they're going to use that against you without a question.
Sure.
Because they want to get rid of your ass.
But this look, everybody's made their bed here. This isn't a Lane Kiffin thing. This is, hey, LSU, you know what you're getting. Bring him back.
That's the thing.
You brought Will Wade back?
LSU's bringing all the old hits back. You know?
But at least they're not being fake and hiding behind.
No. I mean, they're like, hey,
this is who we are. This is all about the money. You folks have been saying it, so we're going to treat it like it's all about the money.
I mean, Front Office Sports had the quote from Will Wade this morning. And Will Wade said, I'm going to continue to do what I'm going to do. Find a judge that's going to deny me.
Yeah, especially down there.
And that's going to be the interesting part about next week. I mean, can you imagine Greg Sankey sitting there at the SEC baseball tournament? We saw him on television last night.
Oh, wait, what was he? What was your guess on what he was looking through?
I think he was looking through.
It looked like a contract.
To me, it looked like he was looking through a 24 and a 16 team playoff.
That's what I told Dorothy. I said, this is something that just got sent to him. It's in a 3-ring binder. We know it's important. It looked like just the format. It looked like contract.
Or maybe it was the agenda for next week. Kind of going over everything that needs to be done. Because he usually speaks to the media.
Maybe he was approving credentials.
I think that's probably already been done.
Yeah.
But I think you've got the CFP. You're going to have, I mean, Will Wade is going to be in front of a microphone. Lane Kiffin is going to be in front of a microphone.
Still got Kim.
You got Mulkey there. You got Pete Golding. Is Pete Golding gonna go face to face with Steve Sarkisian I would bring him a basket of something. Like I would get the most intricate basket that you can find there at the Sandestin Hilton gift shop.
Yeah.
And just load it up with all sorts. Now, obviously, don't put alcohol in it.
You don't want to tempt him too much.
Correct.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with all this lotion?
But I would walk up if I was Pete Golden. I would go give some type of really nice gift basket to Steve Sarkisian and said, yeah, a graduate student did this for me and wanted to give this to you.
That would be fantastic.
Do you still think about your quarterback when you're on the toilet?
I forgot about that. Yeah, that was weird.
What a weirdo.
Of all the things that he said, you guys forgot that one?
Well, I mean, there's been so much
I know
that has happened.
He's just a strange guy, though. A lot of them are.
He's not the one with the monkey, though. That's Banks, right?
The pole assassin?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Is
not
everybody still
Sarkisian.
together? Have we gotten divorces with that? When there?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Sark.
Yeah. Somebody got a divorce, and I didn't know what happened. Did that affect custody of the pole monkey?
I think it's kind of like how Lane explained yesterday. It worked with Juice, where he got Juice on the weekends, and then during the week, someone else took care of him.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Just trying to explain that one away.
All right, it's good.
Somebody made a quick few $1,000s to answer that question correctly. Hey, look.
Yeah.
Look, I'll Venmo you right now. Just, I don't need any more. No more of this bad pop. Hey, Howie.
Hey, what's going on? Live, Howie from the Met Stadium
All right.
in Hoover, and yeah, I'm live. I'm in front of the Fanatics. I have some people that want to say hi.
Okay.
Say hi, Joe.
Hey.
Hey, is that Reba?
Yeah.
Is that Reba?
No, that's the Fanatics girls. The
Oh,
one that's
okay.
selling their merchandise.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been standing outside waiting on y'all. Say hi, 3 minutes, bro.
Hi, 3 minutes, bro.
Nice.
Hi,
We're
Hoover.
waiting for Conrad to come out.
Yeah, Conrad will be out there soon.
Yeah, he wants you to save him a seat.
Yeah, save him a seat, please.
No, I ain't saving him a seat. I'm saving Steve a seat if he hears it. But
What's wrong? Wait,
Yeah.
you're not saving a seat for Conrad? You Alabama
No,
guys not going to sit there and watch
he's
the
got
game?
family coming out. He's got the perks. He's got the good seats.
Wait, hold on. Who's coming out to the
General
stadium?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm not aware of this.
My family's going.
Your family's going.
Yeah, my mom and
Yeah.
my granddad.
Like the whole clan? Oh, mom and granddad. Okay. I've never met
he
Granddad.
can give me some perks, but no, I'm not asking for that.
Is that
But
the one that you had to go watch the Alabama documentary, the film?
Yeah.
I had to, got to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the big
Hey,
Alabama
Howie, since
basketball
you're
guy.
standing there in
Yeah.
front of the Fanatics, Landrum and I were out there, and Landrum, he had a really tough time deciding on what to. Matter of fact, you didn't buy anything, did you?
No.
What would you recommend if Landrum comes back out there? What do you see in that Fanatics van that you would recommend for Landrum?
Well, I got Reba the Alabama tournament one.
Okay.
She's at work. They have a variety because pretty much they have like hats, shirts, and everything that has all the teams on it.
Like the pennant hats, the circular pennant hat, two-tone,
pennant hat?
white,
That's a
dark
good
bill.
hat. That's a
White.
good looking
It's a
hat.
good hat. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. So if y'all come back out, they do. They have all the teams on the back. I can send pictures and send it to y'all.
Yeah, send them to Conrad.
Yeah,
Send
they
some
have
pictures.
like 16 strong. It's
Do
number
they have
8
any
is
more of
40.
those SEC magnets like the? I think it's $12, but it's a good looking magnet.
It's a magnet?
I think
I was
so.
unaware of
Magnet for
that.
It
12
should-
bucks.
Yeah, it should be.
Yep, they still have them. Yep.
Hey, could you grab me one of those and I'll give you money?
So you want a magnet for 12 bucks? What does it have on it? Everything?
I think it just has SEC. Or is there a
It says
pennant
SEC on
magnet
it.
too?
Yeah. Yep, they got it. I'll get you one.
Wait. Describe it again, because I might get you to get me one
Say,
too.
I know Pat wants one too.
So it says precise cut magnet SEC is 12. Yep.
All right, do a favor.
I'll take a picture and send it to you.
Yeah, send a picture in, and then we'll let you know if we want you to get us one.
All right. Yeah. I'm about to go in. I've been waiting on hold, but I'm about to go in and get me a seat. And
All right, sorry, Howie.
Oh well, hold on, Howie.
Oh,
Send
no.
us a picture,
Yeah.
and then before you walk in, because we want to make sure we get this. So
no, I'll probably purchase them and then get them to you probably on Tuesday.
That's great. Yeah.
So how many do y'all want? Just two?
2. Do we need to Venmo you today?
No. Y'all can give me Tuesday.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you want one,
All right,
Pat?
man.
I'm gonna get one.
Yeah. I want one.
Hold on one more time. Come on, Conrad. Come on, Conrad. You say, come on, Conrad.
Come on,
Conrad. Yeah.
Has she
All
seen
right,
his
man,
Puerto
we'll
Rico
talk about
video?
Send me the video because I ain't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it
You
yet?
haven't seen it?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
send it
show
now.
her
I
and
thought
say
Conrad
this
sent it
is
to me.
coming out here for later.
Yes.
Send it to me.
All right, well, we'll send it to you. Promise.
All
Hey,
right,
thanks,
all right,
Howie.
good
Thank you,
talking to
Howie.
All right,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you so much.
Tell
Love
Hoover
that.
thank you.
Yeah, I live that. A personal shopper.
How did I remember that was $12?
I don't remember seeing that yesterday.
It just came to me.
Wow, good for you. All right, we're going to continue on this special edition of Three Man Front on Jocks. We will get to your text messages at 205-834-9450. Many of you have chimed in some really entertaining texts that we'll get to in a moment. With recent storms rolling through central Alabama, including some last night, now is the time to make sure that your roof is properly equipped to take on the spring and summer months. I'm talking about your loose shingles. I'm talking about the whole roof itself, and that's where Abide Roofing comes in, 205-577-7338, or just go to abideroof.com. Abide has earned a reputation of one of Birmingham's most trusted roofing contractors, delivering industry-leading quality backed by 5-star Google reviews from satisfied customers. Plus, they offer 24-hour support and fast emergency service. They're also the insurance claim masters. They can help you just like they helped me navigate the process. Make sure you're getting your proper coverage and that you can get your roof paid for by your insurance company. So Travis Lloyd and his outstanding roofing team, they're ready to give you that free, no-obligation roof inspection for homeowners and businesses across central Alabama. So take advantage of Abide Roofing, 205-577-7338 or abideroof.com.
SEC baseball tournament going on at the Hoover Met. Game 1 of quarterfinal action. First time we've seen Georgia for this tournament, the top seed, taking on Mississippi State, who was a big winner yesterday. Right now, they're in the top of the second. Runners on first and second with one out. Mississippi State batting, so Mississippi State trying to scratch first against this Georgia team that has absolutely been dominant in SEC play this season.
Yep, so we'll keep you posted on what's going on out there in Hoover, Alabama. Reminder, Bama game has been moved up. It will be about 20 to 30 minutes after the conclusion of this game between Mississippi State and Georgia. Booger McFarland was on ESPN Sports Center last night. The topic of the 16 or 24-team college football playoff, they asked him his opinion. The former LSU star said this about what he prefers.
I think going to 16, doing away with the buys, I think is the way to go. It will be a round number, but no way, shape, or form do we need 24. To me, 24 will be the equivalent of giving everybody a trophy, a participation trophy, and I don't think college football needs that. That's not what made our game one of the most special games in our country, that being college football.
Okay, I just want to go back, and I looked at this, and I did division, and I know we kind of roughly did this on the show one day, but we have – how many college basketball teams do we have in the country? Is it 361?
Something like that.
Okay.
Sounds right.
And if you take the number of teams now, 76, you divide into that number, it's roughly 21%.
21% would have access to the NCAA
would have
tournament.
access.
Mm-hmm.
In college baseball, the number is around 18, 19% for their field, number eligible, number chosen. And then right now, as it currently stands, with 137 college football teams and 12 spots, that would equate to 8%. If you moved it out to 24, that would get you to around that 18% number.
But what would it be when the SEC and Big Ten leave and they start their own thing and there's 40?
60%.
That's true.
I don't think more teams dilutes the regular season. I mean, it all comes back to money. How do you frame it? How does the SEC keep the $100 million in revenue that they bank on for the SEC championship game? We'll get it figured out, but it's not going to be painless. It never is. Unless apparently it's the 5 to play 5 rule, and everybody's in favor of that.
Yes.
205-834-9450 on the Jocks text line. And Conrad is perusing the text line now. He's usually looking for just pictures, but we're going to ask him to read.
Yeah, I prefer the pictures. I'm a visual learner.
We know you are.
Typically, that's how it goes. Let's see. We're getting a picture in now.
Oh, is it of the magnet?
So Howie has chimed in. He says, this pen is better, same price, but if you want a magnet, I can go back. So do you see the picture of the pen?
No, we want a magnet.
Okay. Howie, if you're listening, they want the magnet.
We want the magnet.
They want the magnet.
I collect a bunch of magnets on my downstairs refrigerator in my garage.
Mm-hmm.
I just got my America 250 one the other day.
Hey, I got that one, but
It's
I'm
looking
framing
good.
that one.
That's a good one.
I'm going to have it matted and framed.
No. I know the one, not the one.
Patch that you gave me.
Yeah,
for
I
my
gave you
birthday.
for the uniform patch. I've got a magnet.
Oh, you got the magnet.
But it's the official 250 America logo.
I'm actually going to put mine on a refrigerator, and put like Christmas cards
Okay, that's nice.
of Conrad.
That's always fun. Let's see. This text rolls in. It says, "Thanks to y'all, my daughter has now started the Puerto Rico dance trend at Pizzitz. What a great song!"
Yes.
Hey,
This is our family that went to Breckenridge on spring break. TR family, hello.
Oh, that's Breckenridge family. Okay.
Hey,
very
by the
nice.
way, I sent Landrum. Did you like that rendition I sent you last night?
I thought you were kind of hinting around that could be welcomed in fourth quarters at college football games because it had a little bit of a staccato flair to it.
No, it did. But the guy that was playing the piano, I'll have to show it to you, Conrad, since you're not on TikTok, which is very disappointing.
I'm
because
not.
You're missing so many really good quality videos
I just don't regret that.
that me and Landrum share with
Once
each
we
other.
took it from China, he was out.
Yeah.
Old stuff. Old stuff. Sorry. I said I wouldn't bring it up.
That was good though. That was good. I can't.
Okay. At least you're laughing.
I can't lie. That was good. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna have to find a way to get that video to Howie. He says to the Fanatics girls are asking to see the Puerto Rico video now, so we'll figure that one out.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you for helping grow my fan base. This one says, "You know what they say? Husband is like a hockey goalie, just making the game more interesting." Never heard that one before. Let's see. This one coming in, it says, "Whatever us Alabama fans might think of DeBoer, thank goodness Greg Byrne had the wisdom not to mess around with the Kiffin, Sark, Orgeron triangle. Win or not, I'd rather go out with some class."
Yep.
Okay. I understand that. It says, "Coach O or Kiffin, that would make a great drinking game. You could call it Tiger Tails."
Yes.
I like that.
We
That's
do
good.
it with our buddies.
That's good. Yeah, with the swamp water.
Whoa.
After about 2 or 3,
You think they're already into the swamp water today? Because they're watching baseball, even though the Tigers have been eliminated.
So Pat, and because Pat's going out there with me after the show, if we run into them again, Pat, will you take another swig of the water?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. Good. That's all I needed. To
Get a
know.
video too,
Absolutely.
and make sure he does it upside down.
Absolutely. It'd be like a keg stand with swamp water.
Yeah.
This one says, "Joey Freshwater is going to make Coach O look like a saint there in Baton Rouge." That's hard to do. We'll wait on that one.
Just different taste with those two.
Drake, our resident Florida fan, he's chiming in with something. I think I sent that to y'all just a minute ago. I guess I was
Big news for Florida basketball, right?
Yep, I was a day early with Brian yesterday, but it is now official. John Rothstein reporting about 10 minutes ago that Ruben Chinelou is going to return for the Gators this upcoming year. Massive returnee there for the Florida Gators. Ken says, "Talking about common sense, why don't we install AstroTurf at the Hoover Met? Been going to the SEC tournament ever since it started being played there. Can't remember a year that it has not rained." It says, "I bet the out-of-town fans are really inconvenienced by schedule changes." So he wants to see AstroTurf at the Hoover Met.
Respectfully, I think if you're coming to watch baseball and you're from out of town, you're building in allowances for rain delays and games that run long.
Yep.
Yeah.
All due respect.
Fair. And then this one we'll wrap up with right now. It says, "I played the Puerto Rico song in front of my wife, and she told me that if I play it again, I'm sleeping outside with the chickens."
Oh, boy.
So we're starting trends and potentially ruining marriages all at the same time. So that's great.
All right, when we come back on three-man front, have a little bit of, I wouldn't classify this as breaking news, but this is big news about next week in Destin, Florida. One of the most powerful people in the Southeastern Conference has just played their hand at what potentially the SEC is going to do next week in Destin. We'll share that with you and do some Pat Ponders next.
tourist stuff. No. Let's do us. Vacation. Puerto Rico.
Come on,
Mama
Damien. Why aren't
statue.
you singing it? Do you not know the words?
No, I hadn't familiarized myself with the words, but it's a nice tune.
This will be played at your wedding reception. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm here
please
for it.
welcome to the floor the proud new couple.
How's it going? Gotta look-
You're taking her name. What's her name? Last name?
I am not. I am
Oh,
not.
you're making her take your name?
Come on now.
Well, the good news is we can do the warm up for this next week at Social Taco
Yes, you're going to be there
for
Tuesday,
the
right?
wedding
Yeah.
shower.
Oh, yeah.
I've been informed. I
Oh,
know.
yeah, I was just making sure because literally they would not let me and Landrum
Yeah.
leave the premises on Tuesday without getting a commitment that you'll be there. And so we don't control where Damien goes or does. So.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Okay, well,
they
good.
told me they're throwing me like a groomsman or groom.
Bachelor party?
No, not
Oh,
on
okay.
Tuesday. Not on Tuesday.
Okay.
Is the rabbi going to be there?
The rabbi?
Yeah, for the ceremony, you know, the thing they do.
Oh, the bris?
Yeah.
Hope not.
I don't know.
What's her call sign? Does she have a call sign?
Why would he say that on the air if she has one?
I've only seen it once, but
Okay.
I don't know if it.
I didn't ask.
changed
I
because
didn't.
she's changed
I wasn't
rank.
asking. I was just wondering. Airwolf. That was a
That was a good show.
really good show.
All right. Before we went to break, this is very interesting. You've heard me talk about this on this show before. There are two people that have enormous power inside the Southeastern Conference from a president-chancellor point of view. It's Jerry Moorhead, who is the president of the University of Georgia, and Dr. Mark Keenum from Mississippi State. Those two guys, when you see them do interviews and when you hear them talk, you better pay attention to what they're saying because they just don't flap their gums to flap their gums. There's always a reason. They're very calculated. Jerry Moorhead gave an interview a few moments ago, and he's basically setting the table for what is going to happen next week in Destin, Florida, about one specific aspect. You remember Jamie Pollard from Iowa State? Remember what he said at the beginning of the week?
Well, he said a lot, but it was go and try playing other sports. Was this the aspect?
Yeah, I just basically said I just wish the Big Ten and the SEC would go off and do their own thing because it was about CSC.
Yeah.
It was about all the problems going on with CSC.
You want rules, but you don't want to abide by them and sign the agreement. Go
So
back.
the president of the University of Georgia, Jerry Moorhead, he is an attorney.
Oh boy.
He has quoted the following: I am prepared next week in Destin to be ready to vote on creating an SEC mechanism on SEC rules, and that's what we have to do. Congress isn't going to act as they should. I think the SEC is still a player, and that when we create rules, it'll get noticed by the other conferences, end of quote. So by Jerry Moorhead saying that, you better get ready because this will be presented, it will be voted on, and it will be passed. The SEC is going to take over in regards to the rules. They're not going to wait on the CSC or anybody else, which then in turn, that is going to...
Oh, hang on. This is a lot. Is this potentially self-police?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, this is basically the CSC and Congress, they are not going to be able to uphold these policies and rules that they're laying front. So the SEC is saying, okay, well, we're going to make our own rules, and then we're going to police our own people. That's what we're going to do. And then at that point in time, then the Big Ten, you know, they're going to follow suit.
You know it.
They do such a good job of it. We've already seen that.
And then
with
Jim
Connor
Phillips,
Stallions.
PhD, he'll get involved. Then Brett Yormark will do his thing. But yeah, this is huge. I am prepared next week in Destin to be ready to vote on creating an SEC mechanism and SEC rules. And that's what we have to do. Congress isn't going to act as they should. I think the SEC is still a player that we can create rules. It'll get noticed by the other conferences. End of quote.
I'd love to see how this is set up. Is this governed by the commissioner's office? Is this member institutions? Everybody's got a representative. Is there what's the voting process? Are we talking 2/3 majority? Interesting.
Yeah, sounds like some business is going to be attended to.
Well, there'll be
in
no
Destin.
blowback from that. Nobody's going to have a problem with the SEC monitoring the SEC.
He says that while it's not on the agenda yet, he does feel that it would create movement in the college athletics space. He says, I think everybody is craving some order in this chaos. So if the Big Ten does it or the SEC does it, I expect other leagues will follow suit, and they will need to do that to keep their leagues operational.
Well, that's great, but if we're going to institute them, let's not do it to the detriment of the conference where everybody else continues to do their own thing, and the SEC is on the hind teat. But these guys are smart.
Yeah.
They can see past that, I hope.
Well, Jerry Moorhead is not bringing this up if they did not already have this plan. Him and Dr. Mark Keenum, they are extremely wise. So get ready for that. That will be one aspect of many aspects that is going to be one
That's quite the welcome bag there as we roll into the Hilton.
Yeah, don't worry about the college football playoff expansion 16 to 24, but we're talking about, we're going to create our own rules and
forget
our own
Kiffin
penalties.
v. State of Mississippi.
Yeah. We've got other stuff going on.
Wow.
All right, when we come back, Damien's in studio. We'll do some Pat Ponders next.
Three-man front, we got Pat Ponders coming up. Georgia and Mississippi State in action. Game one of two games out at the Hoover Met SEC baseball tournament. Alabama taking on Florida a little bit later on. We'll keep you updated on everything going on and all the happenings in Hoover. Mandu, it's in downtown Homewood. It's electrical muscle stimulation fitness, all FDA approved. Damian Mitchell, who's here in this room, he can attest to it. I can attest. Testimonials speak for themselves. But Mandu, you will get results. Electrical muscle stimulation fitness, all FDA approved. It doesn't hurt, but the revolutionary approach. And the thing that's so attractive to me and so many of you, it's a 15-minute workout. 15 minutes in Mandu is the equivalent to 6 hours in a gym. It's simple. Go to the website, manduu.com, manduu.com. Paul is the owner. He's got a wonderful training staff. Your first visit's free. They'll put you through the workout. Once again, Mandu in downtown Homewood, manduu.com. Tell them Landrum from Jock sent you.
All right, let's do some Pat Ponders. A little bit early today. Damian joins us in studio. I come up with questions. They give me answers. Pat Ponders.
I want to know what you're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind.
It's time for Pat Ponders.
All right, question number one. If we believe 99% of elite college football players are being tampered with at some level, what do you think that current percentage is right now in the state of Alabama high school football? What percentage?
If they're any good, 85%, 90%.
Yeah, I was going to say 75.
Okay.
Yeah, I was right around there, 75, 80%.
And the ones that aren't are coaches' kids that are really good.
Yeah.
I'm with Landrum. I think it's
That's a good
85, 90%.
It's upside down. It's
It
crazy.
is. It's wild. As if you saw the headlines this morning, Pell City High School, they have joined Mary Montgomery as schools that will not be able to participate, and their coaches have faced a 1-year ban laid down by
And
the
that's just
Alabama
two,
High School.
that's just two
Athletics.
schools. That's just two.
And I heard last night from multiple people that there's more in the crosshairs.
Yep.
Any 1A schools?
There's just one that starts with an M.
Yeah, I can't remember.
McIntosh.
There was a questionable alum that had given some money to some players.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Millery. Yeah, I remember Millery High School.
Is that what it?
Pay for
Think so.
play.
Yeah.
Is it Marbury?
No, they're not 1A.
They're not.
No. Not in Maplesville, dog. We don't do that.
What about Hopeful?
You play
Hopefully.
for the love of the game and for the love of the community.
Better believe it. I couldn't go
That's
anywhere.
right.
Yeah, couldn't go anywhere
It's
else.
just weird that the donation, like a week after the Wheel of Fortune thing, and it just
Yeah.
was just
Oh,
great.
interesting,
Yeah,
yeah.
just
That's
odd
wild.
timing, kind of how that all worked.
Yeah.
Damian Mitchell Field at Maplesville Stadium.
Nah,
something
Yeah,
like
was-
that.
Nah.
That was weird.
Not at
Very
all.
weird.
No.
All right, question number 2. Aaron Rodgers says this upcoming season will be his last.
Thank God.
So when it's over, where do you truly rank him in the NFL quarterback list all time? Is he top 5, top 10, or has his playoff resume kept him out of that top tier despite the talent?
No, he's top 10 for sure.
He's top
10?
10.
Yeah.
Top 10.
Yeah, top 10.
I'd
with
say he's
ease.
top 8.
Yeah,
I'd say he's top 8.
Like if you ask me Brady, you ask me Joe Montana, I would say those are in my top 5.
right.
Peyton
Aaron
Manning.
Rodgers in top 10, but I'm not ready to put him in top 5.
Yeah, top 10 for sure.
How many touchdowns does he need to tie the record?
13.
Peyton? 13.
13.
So you
break
got
it.
him top 8?
Yeah. So I would say for like our generation, I guess, I would have Tom Brady, Peyton Manning above him, and then it'd be like him and Drew Brees would be like
Yeah.
3 and 4
Okay.
for like of the last
Like the brother.
25 years.
Say the modern.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Phillip Rivers? I'm just curious. Is he your top 10?
For modern or all time?
Modern.
For modern, yeah, he'd be in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Philip Rivers is awesome.
Yeah. Now, Aaron Rodgers at his peak now, he could spin it.
Yeah.
Like, that's playing the quarterback position shouldn't look that easy.
Maybe
He just
on
need
the
to give it
run,
up.
would you guys agree? On the run, precision, throwing it off of 1 foot, the best we've ever seen?
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Easily
cannon.
the best Hail Mary quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him and Joe Milton.
And he has never said this because Dorothy asked me, and I said, no, we got this from maybe Brady or other quarterbacks. He's never said this is my last year.
Who? Rodgers?
Right.
No, he said it yesterday.
No, I know. But prior to
No,
this,
he
he's
never did.
never,
No,
he's
no.
never
No.
Mm-mm.
cried wolf.
No, no, yesterday. It came out of his mouth. He said, no, this is it.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I said,
This
no,
is
this has got to be it. So
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
where are those? Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Is
next
that the
question.
mushroom farm.
Today, Bills quarterback Josh Allen turns 30 years old.
Ah, welcome to the club.
He has earned $232 million on the field to date.
Welcome to the club.
Which is the most by a player before turning 30 in the history of the National Football League.
God almighty.
Makes me question my 30 years on this earth.
Same.
I'm going to give you 4 other quarterbacks that have made a lot of money before they were 30 years old, and I want you to tell me which has been the best economic value based on what they've earned for their team that they play for.
Okay.
I know the answer to this one, but I have to because actually it's the number 2 quarterback that's earned the most before the age of 30, and it's Deshaun Watson. So we're not even putting that in this conversation. But for the
Why not?
record, I just wanted to say he's number 2. He's earned $189 million before the age of 30. Coming in at number 3, Lamar Jackson, $187 million. Patrick Mahomes, 4th at $182 million. And Joe Burrow, 5th at $177 million. So for the purpose of this, which quarterback, the best economic value for their particular franchise based on the amount of money that they've earned?
I go, even with the injuries, I go Joe Burrow because he got him to a Super Bowl and it's the Bengals. And without Joe Burrow, it's not the same Bengals.
It's got to be Mahomes. I mean, and I forgot about that. I would have him above Aaron Rodgers, actually, and like modern. It'd be Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, then Mahomes. He's better than Aaron Rodgers. But, yeah, he's the only one that's won a Super Bowl. He's won multiple.
Right.
He's crazy. Yeah, he's so good.
I'm sorry, I dinged him for annoying spouse.
Fair.
On
the field, though.
He's about that action.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Patrick Mahomes. And even going back, like the Tennessee Titans could have stopped this from happening if we had beat them in the AFC Championship game. But now looking back on it, our head coach wasn't even focused on what was happening on the field. He had other things on his mind.
He's worried about DNA test.
Yeah, so we could have stopped this.
Wondering if the boat was stocked and in the slip, ready for.
But is it not amazing to think that Josh Allen has earned $50 million more than Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And think about how far that money goes in Laramie, Wyoming.
He could be governor.
You could probably buy the state of Wyoming.
You could be your
There's
own.
only, 500,000 people in that state?
You could be your own Yellowstone guy.
Legit. And then Haley Steinfeld ain't broke either, so like that's a joint effort.
No, she's doing good.
No, not at all.
Good for him.
Deshaun Watson, $189 million before the age of 30.
Well, how many of that went to legal fees? So probably doesn't have all that left.
I don't know.
It's probably still a good bit.
I mean, I'm sure.
He
Yeah,
ain't
I'm
hurting.
sure he's doing fine. Hey, he's in a heated quarterback battle with Shadur right now. So
And Dylan Gabriel.
I forgot he's still there.
And they just drafted Taylor Green, so who knows what that quarterback room is
You
gonna
think he
look like.
still goes and gets massages?
Why,
Seriously.
of course, he's in the
Why
NFL.
wouldn't he?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's probably supervised, but yeah.
No, I said still goes and gets them.
Yeah.
I just assumed by now he would have
Somebody
masseuse.
come to his house and but then that opens a whole.
maybe that's part of the excitement.
It
for
opens
him.
a whole can of worms. Oh, just being in public, you mean?
Yeah.
Some people like that.
I mean, think of Robert Kraft and what he did.
True.
I mean, really, you got to go to strip mall? The amount of money that you have? I mean,
Well, he hit the buffet on the on the way out.
That's a good point.
I mean,
Yeah.
literally, he's at a strip mall.
Oh my gosh, is that Bob Kraft? No, there's no way
There's
he's
no
walking
way.
in there. There is no way he is walking in
See,
there.
he probably thought it was the perfect cover. Like no one would actually think I would
Yeah.
come here, or he just likes it a little dirtier. I don't know.
Who knows?
All right, that's today's Pat Ponders here on the program.
You know, I usually go with the number 4. Maybe I'll try the 5 today. What does that entail? Does it hurt?
At your age, it shouldn't. Should be all right.
You want to see my Super Bowl ring?
Let's see how many of them I can put on there.
Oh, no. Wait, where'd it go? I can't find it.
Put on where?
Hey, look, it's Deshaun Watson. He comes here too. 3-man front.